This is Rotten Raven. Today we're going to play Hero Wars, hero-wars.com. It is a game who kind of gets you once you spend money into it. You can be free to play or pay to win. Obviously with pay to win you can advance a lot quicker. It's heroes and there's titans like element titans that you can fight like in your guild and stuff. Um, I was like I said, they encourage you to spend money. You don't have to, and this is what this account is going to be. It's going to be free to play. Because we have people in our guild who don't seem to know how to play the game, so I'll make some videos to show them. Obviously, I got to catch up. So I'm not sure how to do the format yet on the days. I think I'm gonna name it like this is like episode 1 might be day 1 because day 1 might have a couple videos, or it could be I can go by the date. I'm starting on March 3rd. This will give you a hint here in a few minutes for our daily login, because the daily login is exactly the month. So I just created an account with Hero Wars. You can create a username and password, or you can use your email, like your Google. I think you can log in through Facebook. This is the web version, HeroWars.com. There's a Facebook version, and then there's a mobile version. Each one's has their own heroes. There's a lot of similar ones. I don't play the other versions. I just know about it. If you see ads for Hero Wars, like Tower or like a dungeon type one, which looks really cool, I didn't want to bring up the ads for copyright reasons. Those aren't in this game. I guess that one with the dungeon, like you defeat monsters, you get orbs, you get leveled by how the level that monster was. See, without showing, it's kind of hard. I guess that's in Alliance, which is I think the web Facebook version, but it's only during a certain event that happened. It's not like all the time. This one does have one like you pull keys out and a kind of like a tower that has traps like lava or water. You trying to get them safely to get to the treasure chest. It happens in campaign only for a couple campaign missions or a couple story missions, I would say, like a couple chapters. After that, you don't have it. There's talk about adding stuff to this game, really cool. Like every game I've seen that's web games, I don't want to mention the name. They have like shooting, like barrels, and like they look really cool. Or it could be fun, might be tedious after a while. But those versions don't exist. If they do, it's a mini game within the game that you have to advance so far. Cause I did try those games too. And once again, those games are encouraging to spend money, but those are because there's a timer on how you build stuff. This game does not have that. This game has energy. We'll find out in a few minutes or so. In order to play campaign, you need your energy up so your heroes can go do stuff. But there's plenty of stuff in the game, but you don't need energy. This is not one of the games that's not meant to be played full time. Like this is a game like you play other games or you have some free time. It's not meant to spend like hours on end playing the game because you're not gonna have the energy to do it. Because if you spend the energy, you don't have it. There's ways to get energy back, but it's you know it's like a leisure place. As most of this game is situated, it's not as most games say. It's not. It's not a. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon, or it's a marathon, not a sprint. Depends what version you want to go with. It does take time. Nothing's instant. You can advance at lower levels to get up a little bit, but like everything, they have exponential XP and more gear you have to make. It costs gold and needs energy, that type of thing. So this is what the game did once I logged in. I can't control what server I am, what my heroes are, any of that. So this is the first thing it does. So you get Galahad right out the bat. I wasn't sure because I thought maybe it was random. And it tells you to basically attack. I gotta see if that's too loud later. And the first couple you can't auto, you have to actually click. For example, here you click here to use this skill. Is it gonna let me? Oh, there it goes. Eventually we can skip these animations too. Thank you. So did we get this hero or not? I don't remember. We might get the soul stone for it. Yay! I think we did. We did get our enemies. Okay, victory 3 stars. So we're in it okay. And I want you to do it, but we can't see how much energy we have. You see these missions cost 6 energy. So I'm gonna hit start. It's gonna, oh, I couldn't even pick my heroes. This is like the full screen that can go. There's no auto yet. There's like, so everything right now is manual. You actually gotta click. But it doesn't really matter. They're gonna pick the person they wanna. Then I'll save her if I can for the next battle. And then I'll use hers. So there's 3 battles. Each one is at 2 minutes, but obviously it can be quicker if you defeat them quicker. Those are just animations. Bonus. What's this? Oh. That would be tapping. Oh yeah, it's part of story. So it all depends if you wanted to go to story or not. You guys skip a lot of stuff. See, this is like I said about the mini games. So obviously we gotta get Galahad to the treasure, which just has to drop. You can't just click this key because that's blocking it. But obviously, if we pull this key, we're gonna get hit with these arrows. I presume. Dropping this lava is gonna destroy the gold. So obviously we gotta pull this key. So we have, oh, we can move this too. So we just pop these 2 around. So now we can pull this key because I'll hit the barrel. And then we can pull this to get the gold. We won. There's no point pulling the key out. I don't know what it says. Oh, so jump out. This is our loot. So we got 10 soul stones. So we have 11 now because we got 1 from the first mission. I need 9 more to evolve Archimedes. So it sucks. So the Galahad is the main hero, but it seems like you don't get his soul stones for quite a while. Okay. I'm not reading all this. Basically, blah, blah, blah. You know, thank you for saving me. Alright. So you see here, we got a chest here. So I'm going to hit X if it lets me. Alright, so that way is to hit escape. Because I want you to play these missions, which sucks. So, and I can't tell how much energy we have. So let's go through a couple of these because it's making us do it. You have to do campaign up to a certain point. That's how you get your gear. You get fragments. You don't actually get gear, you get fragments. I know eventually this unlock. I think you have to have 5 members in your team for auto unlocks. Then once you have it, you can go 1 hero and auto, and it's not a problem. So reward, we got 6 energies. This is like weird because normally you don't get energy as reward. Okay, now we're back in. So we have 44. Before we get too far, what I'm going to do, we're free to play, but you see there's VIP levels and stuff. Let's go in here. I'm not going to claim it because I'm not sure between the servers whether it will let us. Because I think heroes, I know VIP is saved only per the server, but like the nature pass and block stuff, which we haven't got to, we haven't seen it yet, we have to unlock it, that those are account wide, but you can only have per account, like login, you can only have be on one server. You can't be on multiple servers. So I'm trying to escape. Trying to get it so we don't have to use this. Because it's gonna suck. It's like I'm not claiming there's a reward here. This is totally RNG who happened. Oh, Thea. She's a healer. And then if you want to see what the icon looks like, you hit this little hero, this little icon down the bottom right. Alright, great. Alright. Like, some of the animations changed. I'm not sure because I'm playing on this screen versus the other screen, which is slightly more HD. But for recording purposes, it's better. Click over here. I wasn't sure what was going on with that in my OBS. Alright. Can we skip? There's a way to do this. I know there is. I'm hitting escape, you can't tell. Well, we can do this too. Hit reload. And it should just put it back in town. No, is it still going to do that? Oh, great. Huh. This is low level stuff because you don't get this at near a higher level. Unless I'm getting screwed because I bought VIP with my main account. So we need to see, they give you a random team name, so there's quests for this. So I'm trying to go in without actually doing. I don't think we have to beat all the story. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Can we do that now? There was a way on this once you got into something. So normally you hit start and then you pick your team. So yeah, it's just automatically doing it. I mean, probably because we don't have 5 members yet, like I said. All this is auto. I'm trying to be whether to use my mouse click. Like, I don't know if you see my other things I did. I can show you what I'm clicking and what I'm doing. But like, you see my mouse move though. And if you're down low on health like he is, I get to this one. Let's click these two. She's gonna do her special. She's gonna heal. That way Galahad doesn't get defeated. Because you want to win these missions with 3 stars. So it lets you, if you were paying, you can rate it. But you can only rate if you have 3 stars on the mission. For example, you see this loot here. This is like the loot. I wish it would show like here. So they won't let me click anything else. Is it gonna make me do all first story? So here's your loot. You have, it's RNG on your loot. It's like you get one of these 3 normally. At the early levels, it does seem like you do get more. Here, hold on. You can't see it, like the stallion enemy is just super loud. He's in my ear. Until I watch the video, I can't tell what's going to be too loud for you. I did turn it down a little bit. My voice should always be louder than music, but I'm wondering how far we have to go before we can do something. There's no point doing this if we're going to lose these heroes. We have to do this all over again. That's why I'm not claiming reward or nothing else yet. A lot of it, unless you're about to get defeated. Like, I always try to save my special for the last boss, because eventually you'll find out if you use like the boss in the last one, or they're tougher. And then when you click their skills. And then let's heal them up. Now, one thing about heroes, though, between missions, they do re-heal. But when we get to Titans, which is usually a guild thing, they don't heal unless you have a totem that heals you. Woohoo, team level 2. Max level's 130 right now. We got 6 energy, sweet. First, let me show you how it's done. Okay, sweet. Okay, now we can actually exit this. And then we hit heroes, and then it wants you to upgrade. And it says equip all. So we have all this stuff from loot rating. Or doing the first campaigns. And then we can promote them. It's going to cost gold. Oh, that one doesn't cost us gold. Nice. It's going to prove me wrong. We'll eventually... We just promote... No, it's the soul stones. That cost money. Once you get her enough soul stones. Okay, and then blah blah blah. This costs money though. And I guess you see it'll get more and more expensive as you click this. It's hard for me to show you, but basically you get 1 point back every 5 minutes. So a max of 20 points. So it's exactly an hour to get 20 points back. And then you spend your money to upgrade their skills. So, and it works if you leave, you log out, and you come back an hour. It'll be back at 20 if it was at 0. Right now, in 5 minutes, regardless, it's going to be up to 20 because I didn't spend anything else. So, on the wait 5 minutes, it'll be up. But you don't want to keep this at. Normally, you don't want to keep this at 20. You always want to be spending, upgrading your skills because they do more damage as they're leveled up. Okay. Go ahead, X. So what I want to do, do we have all this stuff here? Okay, now, okay, maybe we can go out now. Okay, I want to see if this works now. Because obviously you see we got these 3 heroes. I'm going to go, I'm not claiming any of this stuff yet because I want to see if it actually transfers. Or here, because they're going to give you a bunch of free stuff for, just for playing. We don't have Nature Season, which I think you have to get to a certain level. And we want that on, but the daily quest, like we don't even have daily, yeah, you need special, even for daily login, which I'm not sure what level that is. So that's why on your first day, you want to try to unlock this stuff as soon as possible. Let's see though, can we change name? There's probably a server that change server. I happen to know my guild's 251. So the thing about this, I'm pretty sure it's free if it's a lower number than what you are, but if it's a higher number, it's going to cost you emeralds. For example, if I do this, you will start a new game on the new server. All the progress on current server will be saved. Oh, it will be saved. You will be able to get back to it at any time. Not transfer to a server that is newer than yours. I thought there was like there's a fee. So I want 251. That's just me. That's who my guild's in. We're pretty new, but I'm not saying to go there. I'm just saying, see if it lets you pick it. It says it here, but it wasn't like. Okay, so we can create a new character on this server. You will start a new game on. You will start a new game on the new server. All the progress on current server will be saved. You will be able to go back to it at any time. Or transfer my character. You will transfer your character to the new server. This cannot be canceled. You would have 1 free transfer available. So I'm wondering if you're not sure, do this create, do that again, and then you can transfer them later if you decide not to be on that server. Because obviously you don't know what server. Obviously the lower number, like at 1 or 2, or is like the oldest servers, which has people probably at max level everything, and to make it hard for you to do stuff. But at the same time, they can help you out with some of the stuff with guild stuff. But they can't like power level you though or anything like that. It's weird in that way. You still act independently of each other, and what you do is your experience, what they do is their experience. There's no like, oh, because we're in the same map together, like for dungeon adventures or something. You don't get XP because they got XP. It's so we're gonna hit create because I like this. This is all progress on the current server will be saved. All the progress on the current server will be saved. You can go back to it any time. Okay, so I would be starting over. Like, example, with this being the level, I probably should do this, and I have to do those missions we just did again. Or I can transfer. I know this is the one way for me. I just know if you do it again that it's going to cost you emeralds, but there's certain things that don't transfer. It says yours. Let's try transfer. Let's see what it does. I actually see if it actually keeps the heroes. Yeah, I wasn't sure the background like this. This is the new season theme nature. So, do we still have a daily quest done? Yes, because this is Solo Trail. We obviously claimed this one here. It's available 12 hours. Yeah, because you can't see here. It's this time for me. 4:40. So that makes it 5 plus 12 is 5 at 5 a.m., which is a daily reset. It's based on your local time. There's a bunch of times in this game without just spitting them out because we don't even have the stuff unlocked yet. Like Guild Dungeon reset for me is 9 p.m. Eastern because I'm New York time. But my buddy who's in California, he has the same time, but his daily reset instead of being 5 a.m. it's 5 a.m. his time too, which is 3 hours later than me. So it's 8 p.m. from 8 a.m. for me, but it's only 5 a.m. for him when his resets. There's a bunch of stuff in the game that's to do after a daily reset. Like these daily quests, obviously are they're on a 24-hour timer, but it's from the game time, not from when you did it till you do it again. So let's go ahead and pick. We have our heroes. We go to Thea. Do we have 1 point in that time that came up? So her weight reaches everyone who needs it. Heals all allied team members. Healing beam. Focus on the allies with least health, healing them. This is also a good one. And then some of these down here are specials, which you have to unlock. They get here to a higher tier, as you see here. The item, example, we're in green. So you see here, example, click on this with your staff. You just gotta find it. There's no parts for this. These are the level ones. These are pretty easy. Let's go to like blue, for example, here. In order to make this Wyvern Heart, you have to get fragments of the Wyvern Heart, which is in different campaign missions. And if I want, let's pick something purple. Like these ones are a pain. Oh, that one's not. It's pretty straightforward. That one is too. Wizard hat is just fine. The wizard hat, because every character has different gear. Like this one. Example, you see, you have 3 different pieces to make this, and obviously they have a hero level required. So you can make it ahead of time, but you can get it ahead of time. You just can't equip it on that hero until that hero is that level, if they're able to use it, of course. Okay, every hero has their own gear. Well, there's a lot of pieces in gear that's shared amongst them. One here you see we get this candle in a hand. So you have a fragment, you need 20 of them to make the actual hand of glory, which is used then to make Diviner's Orb. But Diviner's Orb also needed a trine, which has, look, same part. It needs one. Eventually you need something that takes like 3 or 5 of those candles. And then we have this as just finding it. Trying to find something that some of them are straightforward and some of them you take this orb's different. So you see you need 2 of these, which is just straightforward of finding those. Those are pretty straightforward too. It takes a lot of energy though. They're straightforward. But you can see like the other one. This is gonna be pretty hard. So you see you need to make this, which is straightforward too. I hate that you have to go all the way back. CNI, for example. You have a bunch of stuff. You see you need how many trines did you need? You need 2 trines. In order to make 2 trines, then so if this is 111, that means you need 2 of each. You can create 1 trine each time. But sometimes it might be something like this. This is a bad example, but it might have another one that has the same thing. You use a trine in that recipe too, so you might have to have 4 or 5 trines to make the one item. Or she could, example here, she has a staff here, traveler staff, and you see what she needs for that. Oh, this is a wizard staff. But the next level, when you equip all and promote her, she might be using that staff again, see? Alright, so let's go forward. So what I want to do, first thing, is take advantage of events, take advantage of login stuff. There's a couple of things to show you right off the bat you want to know. So the first thing you did is, there's probably a quest here. Promote to green rank, you get some gold. You beat that, so you get gold and stuff. Like, these are like, anytime you complete a quest, it's a one-time quest for these. Like, promote here 4 heroes to green rank. So I have 1 of 4. So obviously I only have 3 heroes, so it's not like I can't go past to get to blue or orange and it will count. It has to be 4 separate heroes. This is beating the campaign. You're going to get emeralds. Emeralds is used, sample for here. To spend gold, you need 20. To spin the wheel, you want to get 100. But trust me on the thing, like, this is like 0.0005% to get. I've gotten it before, but like, you wish you did 200. Because when you roll 200 here, say this roll times 10 for 200 if we had it, whatever it lands on, it's that times 10. So they don't show you, for example, I think times 1 is this amount. Unless you have IP that changes this amount, like raises it by your IP level. So times 100, you just add 2 zeros to that. Now if you had times 10 here, you got on that 1, it would be that times, 100. Say it's, I think it's 2.4 mil times 10, so you get 24.4 mil or something like that. Rough math, if my math's wrong, that's mil. I'm just saying, but it's not like it rolls separately 10 times for your amount. It rolls it once and it multiplies by 10. Same with this one's roll once. That's pretty straightforward. Alright, so let's go ahead. Our daily quest, we got that done. Yeah. Eventually we want to make sure, I would say all give me energy for completing up. Then we got one for an hour or whatever. We don't have this unlocked yet. I need 20. I wish I knew what nature was. If that was the case, I would have started a lot earlier. Oh, you do have a cap of your energy. We have 64 energy, so we want to spend this as quick as we can, because it's like every 6 minutes you get 1 energy, unless you have a buff. And then obviously you can spend emeralds. It's 50 emeralds to get 120 energy. You do it again. The third time this is going to go to 100 emeralds to get 120 energy. You do that, I think, 4 times, and then it's like 300 emeralds to get 120 energy. So it slowly goes up. You have a merchant, we need to be team level 5, so we can't do any of that. Mail, promote. Oh yeah, this is why you want to promote. Even though it gets more and more costly to promote a hero, you get 10 emeralds for every time you do that. So we get this from green to blue, we get another 10. And that's for each hero. And then privacy update, blah blah blah. Whatever. Trying to stay there. Minimal personal data. We'll see. Alright, no rewards. So the first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to have to pause it. Let's see real quick. We did get one that says confirm email. So let me pause it in case it shows anything. Hold on. Okay, so far so good. When I hit confirm email, it's asking me to type the email in that I use as account, because I did it when you use a sign in with your username and email address. It's doing this. It probably do the same thing if you do Facebook or something. It wants to confirm that's you. For security reasons. So I'm going to pause again real quick, and then I'm going to confirm this. Because obviously it says it's going to send a letter with your email confirmation. It'll send you a letter with your email confirmation on it. I don't know if it's going to be in the daily quest, or whether it's going to be, I have to email confirm it, and then it'll say, you should get a reward for this, even though it's not telling you. I'm pretty sure you do. So let's find that out. So let me pause and do this real quick. Yeah, it was, you type in your email address, you hit OK, accept whatever it was. Then you go to your email, there's a link saying confirm. hit accept or whatever, then it reloads the game. So close that. That's my email. And then we're gonna go back to the game. But for the second, I'm gonna pause it again because I'm not sure when it does this. Um, if it's going to show my username. My password should be masked, but just in case, we're gonna pause it real quick again. Okay, so far it's just reloading. I can't edit without, well, I can, but I don't want to go back and re-edit to take out an email. Really, my email, I don't care. I'm just making sure it's not showing passwords. Because I'm kind of, I don't want to say the term, but I'm picky about emails and stuff. Like, I don't use the same email. Like, this is what's weird about this game. I'm using an email for this game, which might be a different email, which is different than my YouTube. So if any one of them ever gets hacked, they're different addresses and stuff. So it's not like you can get, if you hack, for example, my YouTube, you'd find out my information for this game. They're totally different emails. Totally different passwords too. Every email has a different password, every account. That's one thing I don't like, that it's using your email with its password to create an account. There's a way not to do it, but it's easier between that and Facebook in case I need to play on my laptop or on our computer. I don't have to remember everything. I just gotta remember my email password, which obviously I do. Cause I use it every day. Um, and this, remember, this is a second account. So my other account has a different email and different password. So just to let you know, this outside of this game, to go with the game, but just let you know. All right. So like I said, take advantage of events. Now the first thing is, okay, we got a daily reward. This is what I wanted to see. So your first one, this is the third. I moved this up a while ago. I'm trying to think what to do with this. Maybe down a little bit. There we go. I'm not sure if it keeps it in that position. So we should be here actually. And it won't let you. So it means I want to miss the first. I'm getting the first two, but I should be here. So basically means the last 2 days I won't get. So I won't get this day and this day. So I will get Emerald still. This is why I've been wanting to do this. It made a good time. There's another reason, the event ending, and I happened to start playing right when a similar event ended. I started playing the main account back right before Thanksgiving. It was a Liam event. We'll show you here. We don't have it yet, but it ends in a couple hours. So I thought that was a good thing because like one of the things I couldn't get our soul stones or nothing. I think that'd be disadvantage of me. It's hard to get those soul stones. So would I have an advantage? I don't know if I'm able to use that hero. Where you can't because you have to wait till that event comes up. There's ways to get the hero soul stone if you have the merchant, for example, which we're almost there. You can see here if you click on this. If we can click here to change your time zone, supposedly. Copied. So if you ever, we'll show you that in a minute too. If you ever ask for your account ID, like a YouTube, the main one, they stream stuff to get rewards. This is what they want. You don't want over here. You have this, whatever this is, and there's sometimes this web ID pops, sometimes it doesn't. It's not the same. And I'm not sure if that's anything important, so hopefully I'm not doing it. And by the way, that my email, I think when I logged in, did this to my Google. Oops. But it happened to be tied. The other one has a similar name, but even though it's a different email address. So it isn't like my email's a Rotten Raven, just so you know. It's just, that's why I don't care about showing it, because I'm known as TRR, the Rotten Raven. As you can see from British bottom right there, the Rotten Raven. Over here's the, oh, you probably can't see it. It's down over here, right? The Rotten Raven logo avatar, and then Rotten Raven down here. So I gotta show it on this screen and not my other screen because you can't see my mouse on the other screen. So let's go ahead. While we're here though, we're in, like I said, take advantage of events. You normally see this icon too. You get daily box news and gifts. So see if it's gonna reload the game. News and gifts. We're gonna hit allow. It's gonna bring up another web page. Except they'll cook using customize. I'm not going through all that. So the first one here was free boxes and spears. You get this every day. So you can try it. Yep, I'll show you. I'll do this March 2nd. It's going to say click here to get. It's going to allow. I have like a pop-up thing. So I'm going to allow. Then I close the other one. It doesn't matter. We're going to close that one too. It's reloading the game. You're going to find out in a second. No mail. And because we're a low level, we're not being bombarded with all the different events or skins or stuff that we can buy. We do have this one though. Confirm your email. Yes. Bookmark the game in your browser. Sure. I already did. You can't see it, but subscribe. Let me pause this. I'm going to hit this one real quick. It's 300 free emeralds, and we have 22. So where did that go? If you mess up, I'm pretty sure it's under quest. Find it. Either way, we're going to claim this. What this says here, if you have VIP level 1, you get this times 2. Over here, you get times 2. So 4, you get 8. And then there's other ones, I guess, times... Apparently, they're not like us. Like, you need that by 10 now to get 2. If you don't, you only get 12. But there's some of them you get, like, looking at these, it's like times 10 or times 5 or something. Summon an epic hero. Like, this goes away too once you get up there. Alright. Oh, and tomorrow we'll get Maya. Which would be in the morning, because it's not like guild reset. And then eventually day save, and we get Astrid and Lucas. I think that's how they got these. Again. Your daily bonus. You want to click this one. Woohoo! I like that little sound. Okay, what I now see. Let me play around. Oh, here. It's this, right? Free. Let me pause this and hit subscribe. And I'll go in like I did before. In between steps if it lets me. I'm not sure it's going to show an email. Okay, first warning. It looks like you're using ad block, which I am. You can leave your YouTube ad blocks on and stuff if you're doing that. I think my Ghostery still works. It's like the one that like was it Origin I'm using, and there's pop-up blocker. I think this is one it doesn't like. So I think I have to restart my browser. I think I'm gonna show you how you do that. It's yeah, those are all the ones. Oh. You might see my email, but I don't care. Let's see. This is the settings. And then I'm using Firefox. That one's fine. I think I gotta turn off this one. Oh, I hate when it does that. And then Origin, I believe. Oh, this one might be too. Origin. That's a download helper. I think. Like YouTube should be fine. Alright, let's do this. Let's try again. I'll pause. Yeah, I'm still recording. So it's still having it. So I'm gonna refresh and then see what it says. Just trying to show you the steps. In case someone's having issues. We want to get this energy spent pretty quick. We're not getting any while we're doing this, but alright. Let's go here. I'm gonna pause again. Now it should work now. Hold on. My thought was all I had to do is hit OK, and it did. So I had to refresh the game. So you see I'm going to get 100 energy, This will go past your max, but you won't get any more until you use it. 300 gems, 300k gold. Yay! So we have 200 energy. So it makes it nice. We got mail. We're gonna read. We're gonna get some boxes. More energy. I don't know if it shows. Sometimes they say here when they expire, like, and sometimes they don't. So I'm not sure if it expires in 30 days. Some are 24 hours. So we're gonna go ahead and take this. So energy, XP potions. We keep an eye on, blah blah blah. We look forward to receiving gifts, blah blah. Okay. All right. So now we got a box here. So you see here the red icon. We're gonna go to inventory. We're gonna go consumables, which is already highlighted here with the red dot, and we got this box. Now I do know that these boxes, the ones that I give you, some of them are based on your team level. So, for example, here I might want to wait until I'm 5. I'm not sure if it matters. And then we got XP potions, which we can use to level up our hero sample. We're team 4, but our heroes are only. Well, those two are 4, that she's 3, because we got her last, right? So it'd be good to get her up. But you see here, if we do this and we go XP here, you see we're almost level 5. So I wouldn't waste an XP, because if we do a campaign mission, it's going to give you like plus 10 or plus 20 for doing it. For every hero that is not at the cap. You can never go past your team score. So if it's 4, I can't get 5 until I get this to 5. So there's no point maxing them. Like, when you get higher up, yes. If you're not using the heroes, if I don't use Thea, then I might want to use potions on her. So, for example, like I said, take advantage of events. So next thing we're going to do, I should probably pause it. I don't know. I don't care. If you have... I don't want to show a new tab. Oh, maybe I do. Let's do a new tab. I don't want it on this tab. So we're going to create a new tab. So you see HeroWars. Oh, we didn't want that one. So we gotta close this one now. Because otherwise it's duplicate and eventually you'll see one timed out, blah, blah, blah. Oh, now it wants to... Here's part 2 of that. I didn't see that. Okay, Boxy's gift. Free here. So do the first one. So join our Discord channel. Check out our official website. That's what we need to go to. And we need to go to their YouTube channel. That's what we're going to. So that'll save me a step, actually. So let me do the first couple, because I think this is going to actually be from a Discord. Just in case that shows personal information. I don't know if it will or not. So I'm going to do this one first. So I'll be right back. Okay, this first one is going to ask us to put our email, phone number, or password. You can register if you don't have a Discord. I do. I'm trying to bet because another one has a Discord. Whether I should create a new Discord, I don't know. I do have one somewhere about all the stuff. Let me do this and we'll be right back. Yeah, that's done. I had to remember my Discord password, so I had to reset everything. So once it does that, it opens up a link. Even though I have Discord, the app, it's trying to go to doing it to the website, which I don't like the website personally, but so check out our official website. So we definitely want to do that, which I don't know why, because we've been doing that. We had to get that, then subscribe to our YouTube channel. So it's probably going to load up this YouTube, and we're going to hit subscribe. So I probably have to unsubscribe first, and then subscribe, and then yay, I get reward, because my other account was already subscribed. So I'm surprised this works like this. Like, it's like, oh, you're used to this user, or it's already used. But I have multiple emails, so I can use a different email. But I don't know how it links it back to this. I think it's loading about what's in your browser. Because this does store cookies, obviously, they ask you about when you first started playing. 3 friendship coins. Yay, you need that if you're doing a guild. And merchant. Merchant, we need to be level 5. Alright, so as the last thing, before we do anything else, we're going to take advantage of event. So we see this YouTube page here. Let's go to videos. I don't know where it's at. I have it up here in my favorites. One of them you want to do, if you go back, let me close this one. If you go back to the menu here, you go to news and events, go back a couple. Let's see, do they have a reward? No, seeing the game is going to be load the game. Let's hit back. Share your pet photo. Free boxes. Oh, we didn't do today's, so we're going to do that one. It's going to load the game again, so we'll close this one. So we get mail, and you see here, ooh, copper. Oh, forgot how low. Level 1 to 19. Fine. Titan RFS spears is how you get some of your Titans, and you have a chance for Titan totems. So we'll definitely take that. We're not in a guild, but we're going to need it. You get a lot of stuff for guild or guild ascension before you even join a guild. And then you're like, I need more once you're in a guild, because you use it so fast. Let's go back to the free boxes. Hit back. Live stream. We're going to go to live stream. That's probably the one we need. Check out Liam's comics. No link, so that won't work. Let's hit 2. Upgrade Liam. That's the in place right now. Click here to get 500 energy. Sweet. We can close the other one. You see, I'll keep rotating them where they are. Mail. So this one, I think you can wait a little bit. I wish it would say it's not a potion, so we're getting tons of energy. Let's go back to this. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, leave 1 comment. Let's go here. This was the one, okay. So, like, the video's lost. Like, I wish you could put, like, videos newest. They just did a live stream, and there's a link in that live stream. Ignore all this. Because I'm logged in with my email. I forgot. So, this is my one for Diablo 3. But not my YouTube channel itself. Like, personal. Because the name tied with this account was different, and it won't let me upgrade to the Rotten Raven or some BS like that, so all this Russian stuff. Remember this. Yeah, you don't want to Google where Nexter is. They're over by Turkey, which is like north of Australia. So between they're right Turkey. They're an island between like Turkey, Iraq, Iran. I don't know. It's like, you know, a lot of people like offshore stuff, like they're in the Caribbean islands or something like that. They're not in the United States. I think it's something. I don't know if it's something like that or just happen to be relocated for Central because it's near Greenwich time, but not quite. But they don't use that time in this game. Well, one of them might. The arena time might be, but my buddy's 3 hour difference, so I don't think that's the case. Alright, so it's not themed. It was a stream they did. So I don't know how you find it easily. It's popular. Alright, we're gonna cheat. I hate to do that. Was it live? There we go. It's live. So this is the last one they did here to live. We don't need to watch this video. I don't want to strike for copyright reasons too. But down here where it said, for example, we're playing web, click the web gift. Once again, it's going to load the game automatically. Since I took away that grocery, it's not asking me to do this every time. It's just doing it. Which I don't like, because then, you don't know if links are good or not. We're assuming you trust it. We get boxy gifts. We get 3 portal charges, which we can't even do yet. That's the guild dungeon and large skinstone. Alright. And I'm trying to think. Let me go back. Let me go new tab. Oh, not that one. Well, see, they said bookmark it. So you know what? Let's do boom, boom, boom. New tab. Nature season. I'll get that to in a few. That one's in a few. This is one we just did, because it's this weird link up here. If you go on these live streams the way they showed you. Well, I actually see who the winners were. Should probably pause and see this. This was the original one. They could have won the season pass. They have people's IDs and stuff. And then more across these. What was that one? I think we're on this one, which is the one. So, for example, if this one didn't have an event, we just did this one. Sure, pet didn't have one. So I'm just saying, check these. Every one of these could have a one. The only one I do know, it's in the Leon story, which is going to expire in a couple of days. Oh, the one I didn't show you expired March 5th. Today's the 3rd. So you only have a couple of days. But normally they do that. They'll expire. Let me see if this one works. They're going to give you a link. And I had troubles with this link before. Oh, but because I read the thing already. So you read their comic, blah, blah, blah. Basically, your characters are doing stuff when you're not playing the game, supposedly. To me, I wish you better be getting energy back, not be wasting energy by making stuff. And it has this link. You can use this. Obviously, there's one for Facebook and here. So you can get these on multiple, because each one's linked to, for example, Facebook, mobile. I think this is mobile. Oh, this is web. And then the Alliance is mobile. Yeah. So we need to click this. This is case sensitive. So it's no dash. It's HeroWars.me/LionWeb. I think I had a problem with this one before, and I can't remember why. Oh, let me do this. HeroWars is under case. I was trying to type it without. It may or may not. .me / Leon. I think it's uppercase. Lion. It's like lion with an A. Leon Web, right? So let's go this. Let's click it. And it's gonna, it worked. It reloads your game. If you don't have some of those characters capitalized, it won't work. And I think typing HTTP or whatever in front makes it not work too. Which I don't like, because I went to a website and make sure it's secure. So from that event, we get 300 energy, 100 gold, and we get 80 Liam soulstones. Collect 80 more. So we need 160. So it isn't like, you can see here. Oh, we can actually summon her. I'm not going to summon, because I'm not going to use her right away. Even though I want to, because when we hit this one event that's ending, which I'm trying to be able to do, because there's some rewards by the merchant that you can't see here, but from the event, like to get, remember that thing I did with the hand with the candle in it? You can get stuff like that pretty cheaply just by doing some more level stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and look how much energy we have. How much energy you have? Eh. And I'm not sure if you click this, but we can only buy, because if we had a bottle of energy which has 200 in it, it will ask you that you can open it. All right, so I guess our next thing is we did everything here that we can do. This will open up in at 11. Okay, that makes it 6 plus 6 midnight. So it's not even a normal time for this game. All right, so we're gonna end this video and we're gonna start a new one. We're gonna actually play. So this is Rotten Raven. Thanks for watching.